Okay, here's the last part. This has been shellacked a couple of times to seal in the base coat. Remember, there was a chip here in the other video, and we have some down here too. And you can see right here, I need to put the black in just to continue that. That's how easy it is. So, oops, I got some little white stuff in there. That's from the silica. That's what happens when you get too much. I better watch that. Okay, so what we're gonna do is this little shellacky, little burnt umber, a lot of burnt umber. Boy, that's some really dark stuff. It's almost black. And yeah, a little paper dragging thing. So, you know, check our flow rate. Not bad. Color's not too bad. Could be a little darker. Get some more. Okay, right here. So what we want to do is just touch this there, put it there like that, put it there like that, and this one maybe a little over here, tiny amount. This not dark enough. There. Over it a couple times. You don't get the first time, another layer will make it darker. There we go. And I think that's enough. It's disappeared. And this one too. There we go. I'll put some shellac over that in a second. About this one. Okay. Something like that. See, bring that one down. Get a little more. It's a little weak. You want it really strong. Drag it out there. That looks pretty good. So this one right here, just drag this one out. So, a little bit there. Maybe this one. Dark there. Dark on the end with that little light spot. That's nice. A little bit in here maybe, like so. Bring this one around. From there we go. The film helps too. Believe it or not. There we go. But there it is. Oh, this is good. All good enough. There. That's good enough. So, just shellac a little bit. And I think I have any here, some. You don't want to rub off what we just put on. Linseed oil, put it over here to start. Rub it in. It was in pretty rough shape, this thing. I don't know how it got all beat up. See, we took a little bit of our color off. That happens sometime right there. But I can put it in now. After this, I'm French polishing this, try to build up some finish. And sometimes you take off a little color. And you don't want to, but it happens. Just got to put it back in. This one's good. Just leave it alone. Let it harden up. That's when you get in trouble. Try to make it look too nice. So leave this harden up a little bit. Polish, polish, polish. I got the color right though. See, we could just bring that black in a little bit there with this brush. But if you have linseed oil on here, it won't stick. So what I'm going to do is just wait until tomorrow to bring that in. And then you'll be done. Okay. That's it. Pretty good. Doesn't need much pressure, so I'll just put this clamp on here gently just to hold it there. There, see? That's all we need. And over here too. No need to squish it to pieces. Just holds the... In fact, it doesn't even hold the music desk. There. Make sure it's level here. That's it. Very nice how it fits. Very good. Perfect. Oh, looking for my piece that goes over there. Let's see, it's in here somewhere. It's not it. Is this it over here? No. I guess I lost it. Oh, here's part of it here. Not used to this phone yet. And we don't want to lose it. Here it is. We got this. Goes over here now. Maybe like that. I promise I'll try to do better with this camera, but I don't have anybody to hold it, and I can't set up the tripod every single time. So here we go. This I glued in last night. I didn't realize that this was level with this, but the music just sits on here. Probably why this was all chewed up right there. But we put up with the chewing up. But everything matches nice here. It's perfect. I got my color. I got my veneer. I got this piece in here that we touched up yesterday. In here. There we go. Can't even see it now. There was chunks missing there. And there. You can still see a little bit of it there. Nobody will ever know. I'll color that in. I got a French polish and put the molding in here. No, but this piece here, there, what a nice rosewood. What is some thick stuff too. This goes right there like that, see? Can't put this on until I repair the front here. This is all screwed up, so we'll fix this. I might just put a whole piece of veneer in there rather than try to fart around with them little pieces. I have the veneer to match it. Just like this side. That dark line there is strategically placed. And this is what it's going to look like a little bit. Oh, that's a nice piece of rosewood there. So we're going to patch this in today. And that'll be quite the milestone on this case. It's not there. It's not the end of it though. I got all the front to deal with here. But it'll be a pleasure. I think I'll fill this in a little bit, this gap. That's a very strange gap. Nothing is bent. Nothing is crooked. The side of the piano is perfectly true. But yet there's a gap there. And this whole thing doesn't shrink on the end grain. So that was there from the beginning. Maybe they had some kind of filler in here or something. But you can't move. See, this is tight here. this was tight, and this should have went along with it. But anyways, this is what we're going to do this morning. I'm heating this up already, nice and warm here. Put this cap on. Got to get used to this phone. Take a look how this fits here. We have this little bevel, and this fits right there, like that. Isn't that nice, huh? And this fits good too. It never shrinks on the end lengthwise, so it matches up perfect here and there. Amazing, after 150 years. So how are we going to glue this down? You can't, well, I can glue it all down at once, but it's kind of difficult because it slides around with the glue. So what we do is we glue this end down first. Here. About up to here. With the hide glue. We'll just warm this up. Get this nice and steady. We'll get this perfectly aligned out here. And then clamp this end down just enough to glue it down from here to here. And when that's set, we can bend this up, put the glue under the rest, and that'll hold it from sliding around on us. And it does it very well. Okay, this is good. Fix that little boo-boo after. Look how nice this came out. Didn't look like it was going to look like that a couple days ago. It looked terrible, like a piece of shredded timber. But boy, not now. Okay, this is what I mean by gluing down one end. See, one end here. I got glue just a little bit past this block in here, and this matches really nice all the way down here. It's equal on each sides, and we got our little joint here. Perfect. Like the day it was put there. Okay. Next, that side over here. I guess we'll, I keep sanding this with a wooden block here, leveling this down, and it's coming out really nice. It's going to look nice with the finish on, see? So we're going to take care of this morning. In fact, right away, and then glue this one on the same way we did the other side. Okay, 33B is coming along. Okay, we're getting ready to do this part here. In a previous video, this little piece here, I was sure it went here, and it looks like it does, but it does not. Gotta get used to holding this camera. It goes here. There. I wish I had this piece. I'll look around. I didn't see it. Some of this was missing when the piano came in. This is very vulnerable to breaking off, and I think that's how this got broken off. We didn't break this. Somebody else did. Okay, so I'm gonna glue that up right now. Okay, what am I doing? I decided to re-veneer this front piece, seeing how I had some perfect replacement for here. And I could have put in all these little pieces, but it would have took quite a bit of time. There was quite a bit of it missing, especially this corner right here. So we're going to save these. I might need them somewhere else, but I doubt it. Everything else has been patched up and taken care of. Oh, maybe over there. We'll see. That piece might work. But right now we're going to glue this on here, like so. And then that's it. Okay, everything's nice and hot here. We got our heater. Shut this off. It's only been there for like 5 minutes. Yes. We have to go through these things when we're gluing up. But it's worth it. The heat is nice and warm. This is here so it doesn't fall off. Now we just do this. See, peel this up. Is it warm? Yes. So put the glue under there. That's one thing nice about this stuff. It creeps underneath there. You don't have to worry about it. And we're going to put some nice juice here. Butter this up good and make sure there's no gaps and problems. You don't have to do both sides, but I'll do it this time. Make sure the glue's in there. Has a tendency to squish in really nice. There we go. Yeah. Put that there like that. Just like this. Just like this. It's a daisy. One here. Gently, because if you squish it too quickly, looks good. If we're smart, we can unclamp this in about 10 minutes to make sure everything's right, because that would be the time to back up. You can unglue this if you had to. When it's fresh, it's easier. There we go. Make sure this is right. It's got to be right. And it looks like it is. We'll make sure that veneer is in the right spot. Under here. And it looks like it is. Wonderful. This is what's nice about this old hide glue. You can slap it all over the place. You can get it somewhere. If you get it on your clothes, it doesn't ruin your clothes. It just comes off in the wash. It's very nice. Very nice. And again, I will have to say, I've never seen anybody else put their hide glue in a microwave. See this here. If you had to use a glue pot, it'd take forever. I know I'm repeating myself, but you put your blocks of wood in the microwave for 30 seconds before you make your glue joints, and boy, this speeds everything up. Of course, you can't put this in a microwave. It'd have to be huge. Interesting going on here. See that? Where's the glue runs down? The finish seems to be cleaned up. Looks good. Okay. Leave that alone. Now here's something interesting happening on this 33B. Every time I put glue on and the glue runs down the side, it seemed to have cleared up the finish. Look, that's where I wiped the glue. The glue from this thing here ran down the side here, and it seemed to have taken away that fading stuff. See over here, you can see where the glue splashed and dripped down. See that? Well, guess what I'm going to try? I'm going to try to reactivate this area with the glue. I don't know what the hell happened, but this is what I'm looking for. All those little shatter marks in the background, I won't be able to get rid of those. That's where the finish shrunk and cracked, little tiny hairline cracks, and air oxygen got in there and discolored the little cracks. Those are hard to get out of there. Even if you strip the piano, those little cracks are still in there. I just thought I'd mention that. Wonder why that is. We're gonna find out. Here's a hint of what it's gonna look like. I've been block sanding this so it's very flat. And it is flat. That's because we flattened down what was there before. So here's a little alcohol. There might be some finish left in here. So that's why I'm hitting it with this. If there's any left, it'll remove it. But this is a good sample of what this is going to look like. Here, if there's any finish residue in here, that'll clog my paper. See? Boy, that's a nice piece of wood. I knew it was. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. Look at those swirls in there. These here. And all of this goes down. Matches the top here nice. So that's nice that we saved all of this. So anyway, let's continue. And we got this little piece on here. Next we're going to do that top piece. That piece over there should be almost ready to unglue. Lunchtime, a couple hours. And I think I'm going to put this on here first. See, we have a little overhang here. I purposely left that there because the veneer, when it's glued to this, is supposed to be under this little lip here. It overhangs it. It helps to not hook it, and it also helps that you don't have a seam there. So we'll see. Oh, look at that swirly right there. Boy, that's something, huh? You can't get a piece of wood like this anywhere today. I think it's extinct. Veneer, veneer, and more veneer. Okay, I put this top, I'm gonna put this piece on now. But I want to put this piece in next. And I found out that this has to go on first. So we got a little piece of veneer here with some nice blacky stuff in it there. And that fits like that. Take the time to fit that in there. See? And then we have a clamp, a block of wood that goes over it to clamp it. So this has to be papered off. And we're going to heat this up and stick that in there. And this should be good. I can't hold this phone steady. It's troublesome. So I'll try to get somebody else to do this for me. Hold the camera. But let's do that right now. My clamp ready. Cool. This is hot. What we're going to do is just do up to here. And a little more glue, excuse me. There we go. Make sure we got enough. I think we do. Oodles of glue. Make sure it's in the right place. That is critical. All the way down here, so we can see this. You move this way, like that. Excuse me. Not much room to play around. You don't have to squeeze it tight, just have to hold it in place until it's just about dry. Oh, that looks really good, see? Really good. So leave that sit for a while. Wait until that sets. Just like the other side. That's how we did the other side. Okay, good. Okay, here's all our pieces for the moldings. As you can see, this is for the front too. I'm going to glue these back on. Right below the key lock, the lock stretcher goes on the front. Anyways, what we're doing here is we're getting at our steam bush. It's caught to the steamer below. And we need to clean the glue off of these parts, see, like so. Boy, does this do it fast. Got to get the glue off of here. And seconds. You even steam the finish off because the finish melts at a low temperature. But all these parts have glue on them. It makes it a pain in the neck. You can't glue them in like that. You can't put them back. You got to get it off of here. I'll show you in a second. See all these strips. Really got chunks of wood in back. They'll never go back. So this is what they look like. They're nice and clean. It only takes, well, seconds to clean them up like that. Okay. I'm gonna put them over here to dry. Let's do one of these. Oh, here's just to show. See all this glue and all this wood here, all this stuff. All you gotta do is this. And because this is rosewood, we can do this. This was machined this way. This is not steam vent material. Must have used an awful lot of rosewood to make these moldings. This is a long piece here. Wash the glue off. It'll take a little while. I need a chisel. Chisel stuff off here. Wider one than this, but this is too good. That's too fast. I need something better than that. Anyways. Small chisel will help. See how it's all loosening up there. Come down here, put some over here. Got a lot to do. Probably about an hour's worth. Anyways, that's what I'm going to do. There, see it falling off? All that wood just flies off of here. See? Ow, shit. That's the gold paint. They put this in first, and then they painted the plate. It blows my mind. There's some underneath here. I'm trying to wash it off, but it don't come off. Okay. Gotta watch the steam. It's pretty hot. Oh, it's steam. Oh, it's pretty stubborn. It does come on. Piece of the pine molding that was around the edge of the sign. Throw that right in there. Moisture soaks in them pieces of wood, then when you steam them, they come off faster. pretty stubborn. Yeah, looks pretty good down here.